mistakes that they made in the previous years.
Hey, Lewis, have you heard divorced people today are getting divorced and still living together because they can't afford to move out?
I have not heard. I did actually. I have a cousin who just got out of about 11 and a half year marriage, and he was still living with his one. He just recently left, just this month. But for the last, I think it was like a year, they were still like living together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Let me get Hank in there. Women are not taught how to value men. What are your thoughts, sir?
Yeah, I agree with that. So that's why I said on a Real Pressure show, I wouldn't date a woman who doesn't have a father or father figure. I would not date. I would not marry. I would not even have a relationship with a woman like that who doesn't have a father or a father figure. There's no way. Why? Because she doesn't value a man. She doesn't respect a man. She doesn't understand how a man moves and how he operates because she didn't see that with her father. So if that's the case, then now what I need you for? You move and operate like a selfish woman that you are because your mother was selfish. That's why your daddy more than likely wasn't around. So now you're going to be a selfish woman. And that's why you won't have a husband around. And what Cloud was talking about, chivalry, I don't think it's that. Chivalry still exists. I just think these ladies take it for granted. I just think that's all it is. They take it for granted. You're supposed to do this instead of appreciating when we do this. I mean, I remember a couple of times I held the door for a woman. The woman didn't tell me thank you. I pulled her ass right back out the goddamn door. What the hell's wrong with you, dude? What's what? No, we're not doing this. Oh, I'm sorry. Then I opened the door, and she went on through. But no. I don't get off the phone. That phone call ain't that damn for where you can't look up, smile, and say thank you or something, or acknowledge that I did it. You ain't gotta say thank you. Just smile at me, wave. That's cool. I'm okay with that. But don't just sit there. That's what I'm supposed to do. No, hell no. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. So yeah, I agree. Chivalry still exists. I just think they don't appreciate it. They take it for granted and they look past you. It's like something you're supposed to be doing. No, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Let me tell you what I'm supposed to do. I do it for my lady, my wife, or my daughter. I don't have to do it for a stranger. But out of me being nice, I'm doing that for you. But you can't be nice enough to say thank you? So do they value men? No, there's a lot of women that don't. I said it in the thing before. Like I said, they rather raise their kids by themselves. That's how selfish and a lot of ladies are. And let me not even call them ladies because I'm insulting the real ones. That's how selfish some women are. They just don't care. They feel it's all about them, and that's what it's all about. And like unfortunately, you have a lot of dudes give that bow down, kowtow to these type chicks. And so when they do that, they're not helping us at all. Now they set us behind the curve. Now we're trying to make this movement, but you got a lot of simps out there that's going to take up the mantle and continue to hit that like button, continue to give them the attention that they're looking for, just enough for them to keep on doing what they're doing. So hey, I say this: it's going to make it easier for the other men to be able to filter through the bullshit. That lets me know what type of woman you are. So now you're making it easier for me. I just won't deal with you type women and keep it moving.
So let me ask Hank this. I just want to make, because people in the chat, did you really pull that woman out? You just grabbed her and pulled her back out the door?
Yeah, I pulled her by the arm. Yeah. The hell? I mean,
what said open the door and you gonna just walk to bring your ass back.
That's crazy.
Get over here. No, hold on. It wasn't like it was an aggressive type pull. It's like I locked arms with her, pulled her back out. Then she said thank you. She understood what I was doing. So no, I didn't do it like in an aggressive. Woman, come on. No, I didn't do all that shit. No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
So
I put my arm around her real soft and gentle. She smiled and I pulled her back. She understood what I did once I did that. Then I opened the door back for her and she walked on through. She said, thank you.
yeah, I tell women all the time, like, say for instance, I'm walking towards the door and I'm holding the door open and they just walking casually to the door. Like, woman, you better act like somebody's holding the door open for you. It's cold out here, raining, and you just casually strolling up to the door like I'm not sitting here holding the door open for you. Put some pep in your step and get to this door. And then they be like, oh, my bad. My bad. Thank you. You know what I mean? But
yeah, y'all better than me because I just let the door go.
that was the old me, man. That was last year me, man. I was slamming doors in women's faces and shit. Like, man, look, y'all out here not saying thank you. But I had to grow from that. I can't let them control the way I move, man.
All right,
Listen, it goes back to what Trev said, man. I just want to add this one thing. Trev was basically saying, like, yo, we can't like succumb to their beauty. I felt like that was a perfect like way to phrase it. Like succumbing to their beauty. Like our generation was definitely raised by a mom. Make sure you get you a beautiful girl. Make sure she's pretty. Is she pretty? Is she like the main thing to ask you is she pretty, right? And I think that for the next generation of boys, we got to condition them to like that be the last thing we think about, bro. Like stop conditioning boys to focus on getting them a pretty girl and be like, yo, does she listen to you? Does she do this? Does she respect you? And we just have to teach men to like stop succumbing to the beauty. Because I think that if men can stop succumbing to the beauty, it will remove all that power that women have to be disrespectful and not value men. I've watched a million videos from pimps, for example, and I have not heard one pimp that has not said the same thing every time. They always say this. It's about dick control. They say like the dude that cannot be manipulated sexually is the guy who has the power. Like that's the one who women are gonna bend for because they cannot control him sexually. Like sexual leverage is like the one power that most women have to influence men. So if men can kind of fortify themselves to being vulnerable, to being manipulated through sex, then all of these problems that we're dealing with women will completely cease to exist.
Y'all want to hear a funny story real quick? So I'm gonna tell it anyway. So I'm walking, I'm getting out my car and I'm walking towards the front door of the shop, right? And there was this older lady out there. She had to been about 60 something, 70 something. And as I'm walking past, I make eye contact with her. And she smiled at me and said, hey, how you she was like, how you doing? I said, how you doing? Right? And so when I get to the door, I grab the door and I hold it open for her. She comes strolling up to the door and said, I knew you was one of the good ones. And then I called my wife up and said, I told her that story. I said, yeah, but what you did was if I asked her to speak to me, I wasn't going to hold that door open for her.
Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all really want, like, all right, so in general, everybody want to be treated nicely when they come in contact with women, right? But for your specific woman, would you want her walking around smiling at men as she walked through a day?
I want her to be, yes, I want her to be polite. Because keep it a bean. If I'm not there, you simply being nice to someone could be the reason why your life is saved. But if you out there, you mean and nasty to all the men that you encounter, and then I'm at work and you get yourself into a tiff, and now all the men saying fuck you. So now I gotta go to a funeral because you wanted to be an evil bitch outside.
Yeah, even my wife, I agree. A lot of times, like people will help her out. Like, say she at the grocery store, she picking up some heavy water or something like that. I wasn't there. You know what I mean? Because normally we go together, but sometimes we can't. You know what I mean? The guys will help her put it in the car and everything. You know, so just being nice to people, they'll look out for you.